you know what time it is? It's exam season, baby. Why did I say that? Wait, did you guys actually expect me to wake up at 5 a.m. or something for this exam? Hell no.
As you might have read by the title, I'm having an exam tomorrow and I am studying for that exam because I do not want to fail, you see. So currently now I'm having my breakfast, which is chapati and some dal. That's it, the typical Indian breakfast, okay? That's it. And I'm studying biology because I have to study chemistry and physics later on as well. Good luck for me because I have to study. Ew, that is such a bad rhyming thing. I should never say that ever again.
Then I instantly started scribbling down those problems and rescripting the formulae in my brain. If you want to know one thing about physics, it is downright pain in the butt. Seriously, I don't even know how to go about this monstrosity of a subject without rage ripping the pages of my book. Talking about tough subjects, huge respect to all those students who took commerce and arts. I'm not even kidding when I say that the amount of brain capacity you need to use to comprehend all those numbers and years. I went to the guest room after about an hour of panic as my sibling decided to interrupt my intense brain cracking. Then I went ham on the pages. Yes, literally for about a good 10 minutes. Finally, I found what I was drooling on and tuned in with the wind. Luckily, I had only one chapter left to complete, then my cortisol would be under control, if you know what I mean. So, let's talk about the weather. It has literally been pouring buckets of water here. I don't even know what's up with the weather these days. The place where I live has literally been under the clouds all of this year and it has started to get to me. Not to offend anyone, but I simply just hate monsoons. It was time for biology. This assignment paper was lengthy and intimidating at the same time. I wanted to cry, but I had no other option.
Okay, so someone decided to visit me. Koopy, Koopoo, Cooper. No, he doesn't want to talk to me today. I don't know why. Okay, so the grind is going on. I am watching a lecture because I just realized I had skipped two lectures in between. How can that even happen?
It was lunchtime.
For today's lunch, we have rice and whatever the heck this is.
Lunch had been eaten. Now I had to get back to connecting genetic material again. Not gonna lie, but this study session was getting a bit tough because of all that starchy rice. I felt sleepy and exhausted, but you gotta do what you gotta do. My eyes were peeled open and my brain lacked greasing, but I made them work like my slaves. Coffee? I didn't need coffee. I was completely fine. I can stay awake without coffee. Coffee doesn't need to control me. I control it. I don't understand your obsession. Then I slept for 2 hours. And I had a lot of beans as a snack. The panic started hitting in. There was absolutely no time to waste. Every nanosecond had to be made productive. I was already 2 hours behind schedule and we had no more time to lose. Even my phone couldn't handle the madness and took a tumble. But even a power of 1,000 natural disasters couldn't stop me. I was faster than Usain Bolt but in matters of brain power. My hands forgot what the word neatness meant. Friction couldn't stop the blazing determination in my soul. Motivational video scenarios rolled in my mind. No, wait. I myself was a burning ball of motivation. I radiated the energy of the Almighty. I was unstoppable. How many hours had passed? I had no clue. How many pages I scratched? You will never know. Is mom calling me for dinner? Yes, she is, and I'm gonna head out as I can't stand this nerve-wracking shit anymore. The time had come. The time to redeem myself. The time to prove that I'm the smartest of all living creatures to ever exist. The time to assert my dominance in the intellectual space. Okay, I should stop. Well, I woke up an hour earlier than usual for revising the entire syllabus. This was actually a bad idea as I was surviving on only 5 hours of sleep and I nearly slept off in the middle of my test. Okay, well, this morning I woke up in the mood of having a lot of banana bread for breakfast. Did I get them? Obviously not, but I ate a lot of chole puri and I am not going to complain. Anyways, I began to revise all those questions I had practiced the previous day. Every page was flipped, but no question was skipped. Whoa, that rhymed. Things were starting to get fiery. The time crunch was hitting me harder than a tsunami. My head was flooded with many thoughts. What was for breakfast? Whose turn was it to sweep the floor? How much money does Jeff Bezos make? I didn't know what was happening anymore. But no, I didn't have the time for a mental breakdown. I had many more things to do. I felt like a typical company manager who worked 33 hours a day. The adrenaline was high up there. 4 hours were left and the exam would begin.
A few inches later.
Okay, so my test is going to start in a couple of minutes. So I will just give you a brief of how this test is supposed to go. So I'll be getting 4 marks for a right answer and a negative 1 for a wrong answer. And there will be 180 questions in total, and everything are going to be MCQs. And this is going to be tough because I have to complete all that in 3 hours.
It was only a minute into the exam and things were already going downhill. My laptop decided to black out and I panicked a lot. The chaos was too much that I had to mute this entire video clip to save your ears from ripping off. I had to write the entire test by squinting my eyes into my phone, hoping that they don't pop off and walk away.
One eternity later.
It was finally over and it was time to celebrate and party the night away, if you know what I mean. Well, I didn't film an outro, so thanks for watching.